How's it going, guys? It's Noir Tapes back with another video. This is part 11 of making samples until I get good. Today was a bit of an interesting one. If I'm honest, I wasn't feeling super inspired. I tried to make something. I think it sounds okay. It's passable, but I've definitely done better. But we'll break it down anyways. It's practice. Practice makes perfect. So we'll do it right now. Anyways, we're in Ableton today. I got this sample here. I'll break down the layers first and then I'll show you the flip. I did 2 beats. When I flipped it, I couldn't really decide which one I like more. So if you've been around the channel, you know I always start with the piano. So this is the piano right here. And then next I wanted to add another layer, so I actually picked a violin and I just played in the key of the sample. And there you go. I think the overlapping notes adds a bit of depth and dissonance, which is what makes it sound so nice. I love a bit of dissonance. That really is the character that comes from playing any instrument. And then next I added this creepy sort of breath effect. I just took a sample that I had and I added some delay to create a bit of a layer. So this is what it sounds like here. And then lastly, I added some tape. I already had a lo-fi plugin that was adding some tape noise, but I decided to add my own anyways, and I reckon it sounds way better when you add your own. So, here you go. Okay, so I thought that was sounding alright. I knew I could do something with it, so I decided to move on to step 2. Don't overthink anything, you know. Always got to move on. So I ended up making 2 flips. You can see this first section here is one flip, and then the second section here is another. I sort of started by just chopping up the sample and creating this beat. I'll play it first, and then I'll explain my thought process behind the second one as well. As you know, if you've been on this channel before, I'm always looking to create different sections with the same sample, and the violins is a really key component for creating a hook. I find that the brighter frequencies tend to be the more energetic parts of the song, so definitely if there's a violin section, I'm trying to use that as the hook and then use the parts without it in the verse, right? Which is essentially what I did here. I took the parts without the violin and just made like the verse section, and then introduced the parts with the violin as a hook section. Originally I was thinking of going for like a Mobb Deep Shook Ones sort of style with that beat, but then I actually ended up pitching the sample down even further and realized it sounded even closer to Shook Ones. So I figured I'll try that, and this is the other beat I ended up coming up with. The key to flipping a sample like this is to make sure you use a filter to get rid of those low frequencies because they sound really gross when you pitch it all the way down, and then to boost the mids and upper mids because that's where the tones have moved. They've moved from up here down to here, right? So when you boost them, that's where you get the audible Shook Ones style piano. You can hear it sort of works. Like the piano sounds very Shook Ones. I think the problem with this beat in particular, and the reason why I'm not sure if I like it, is the drums. I just took them from the first beat, put them on the second one. I think I need to spend some time picking different sounds to make that second beat work well, because I think the piano definitely sounds Shook One's vibe. I just need to rework the drums and probably do something with the bass line to make it a bit more energetic. Maybe switch out the bass sound as well. You know, something along those lines to make it more of that Shook One's vibe. But it's pretty close. The piano is definitely the important part of the beat, and that's definitely sounding Shook One's. So, anyways, thank you for watching, guys. It's a quick one today. Wasn't too happy with this one, but honestly, you know, it is what it is. But practice makes perfect, and you can see I'm still implementing some of the techniques that I've been learning and practicing. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.